everybody, and welcome back to another Legend of Zelda Timeline Takeover video. In this video, we're playing one of the most iconic Legend of Zelda games, The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. I have with me Pyroxner and the Big Chillin', the biggest of chills, and they are going to be tag teaming this game. One dungeon one dungeon the other. And starting today, we have Pyroxner jumping in. Boys, are you excited?
Oh yeah, this one's.
I'm excited.
If I'm correct, Tanner, this is the one that people say is the beginning of the good Zelda games. Am I right?
That is, yes. I mean, people really consider this to be like the Legend of Zelda game, to be completely honest. It started the whole kind of layout of how a Legend of Zelda game is really looked at today. That means, you know, you have your beginning dungeons, your end dungeons, your items. It really set the groundwork for so many future games, including Ocarina of Time, of course, you know, Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and so on and so forth. So, like, a lot of people consider this, like, you know, to be the first quote-unquote real Zelda game. Of course, we have Legend of Zelda 1, Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, but this is the third one in the series and beloved by many, many people.
Right. They were still trying to find exactly what the formula was that made it work. Somewhere between the pure just throw you out there, explore the woods, and go die by an Octorok of Zelda 1 versus the weird RPG experience point mechanic of Zelda 2 that they scrapped entirely, which was probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, would you say this is probably the first story-based, like hard story-based Zelda?
Yes. Not that the other two didn't have story, but
but it's hard to follow.
Yeah, and granted, a lot of it was just because they didn't have the technology to really add a lot of that, which I understand. But this, I mean, it's just chock full of story. You both know, you've played it.
Oh yeah, it's so good.
I mean, look, it has an intro.
I like being the bunny rabbit.
Dude, go! I say jump in, man. Like, let's get this started.
Then we have just enough space for Jeremy.
Yeah,
that's it. We're doing Jeremy.
Let's go.
How do you want to spell Jeremy?
I don't care. I don't know if I've met a Jeremy that I like.
Oh no! Sorry for all the Jeremys watching this video.
I am a prisoner in the dungeon of the castle. Man, you can scream. My name is Zelda. The wizard Akakaka has done something to the other missing girls. Now only I remain.
Oh my. I want to point out that is probably the funniest pronunciation of Aghanim I've ever heard. That has to be what you call him from now on.
Yeah, his name is Agahaga.
Oh, there's a curfew on the town? Sick. Hey, how powerful are Princess Zelda's lungs if she can scream all the way from the castle in coherent sentences like, "Oi! What's your name? Ezekiel!"
Yeah, hey! What's your name?
First off, I love your Princess Zelda impersonation. That is pure gold. Second, technically, according to the lore, it was a telepathic message she sent out to all of the bloodline of the Hyrulean Knights. So that's why both Link and his uncle heard it.
Does that explain why these jabronis who are supposed to be guarding the gate aren't doing anything about it?
Help me! I am in the dungeon of the castle! I know there is a hidden path from the outside of the castle. Just go forward a little bit and pull some weeds. You can get in here. There's just a hole. Just jump in it. It's in the garden somewhere.
Pretty much. I wonder where.
It's the secret entrance I used to throw little peasant children when they're bored playing with me.
Imagine if they actually added like skulls to the bottom of this, like actual dead bodies. That would have been. I mean, unless you think that looks like rocks to me, but it could be skulls at the bottom of this.
And now the 8-year-old proceeds to go slaughter grown men.
I know. I was about to say, speaking of dead, now we kill all these knights. Well, there's your magic you wanted, as you didn't waste it.
Because I immediately wasted.
James, don't make that joke. You're going to get executed by Nintendo Hit Squad.
I don't know if you look. Speaking of making a joke that makes you get executed by Nintendo, I don't know if y'all have seen
Bring it on.
The clip that I posted from the Skyward Sword recording we were doing.
We could put
if you haven't.
It's like the little boy.
Yes, you need to go watch it.
We should link to that clip right at this point in the video.
Yes, link it now. It was Whew. He was brave saying that on YouTube.
So why did they decide to make Link left-handed?
You know, that's a good question. What do you think, Roxner?
I think it has to do with the fact that the shield is where it's at.
I
think they thought maybe the shield looked weird. Or has he always been left-handed?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
so
I didn't know that.
He's in left-handed in most of the games. Games that changed it up were, and I'm probably missing a few, but Twilight Princess changed it up mainly because they made it for, since there was motion controls on the Switch, on the Wii. Most people are right-handed, so they made him right-handed. I think in Breath of the Wild he's also right-handed.
Yes, but if you play either Twilight Princess or Breath of the Wild, the re-release versions, without the motion support, he is left-handed.
Yeah, you are correct. I looked it up. The real reason is the Miyamoto, the creator of the series, he's left-handed.
Oh,
so
I thought it had something to do with how
the only
lefties.
reason.
I thought it had something to do with how lefties were actually scions of the devil, and that using the Triforce is nothing but devil magic.
Devil magic.
Well, that might be some people's theory.
This is probably the most useless staircase. They could have just went straight down.
No, but they had to give you a sense of gravity.
Yes, and annoy you slightly.
I got a big key.
Now I'm gonna go smash some pots. I'll be right back, princess.
I'll be right back, princess.
Yeah, she's fine. She's not going anywhere.
She's not going anywhere.
Ah, take that. Do you understand?
Not at all. I forgot his name was Jeremy.
An inhuman fiend with strong magical powers. Do you understand?
Well, now that you slowed it down a little bit, thank you, princess. I got the message.
No, I still don't understand. Listen carefully.
I'll go ahead and say the one person you really wouldn't want to be in the Legend of Zelda universe is the king, because they kill him in every single game he is in.
You know who I would want to be in the Legend of Zelda universe?
Beetle?
No. The potter. Whoever's making all these pots must be rolling in dough.
Yeah, you're correct. Our plot twist: the potter is actually the true person, the true villain who always releases Ganondorf, all the evil demons into the realm,
so
because he
keep
knows.
making more pots.
Yeah, he knows Link will always show up to break the pots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that would be
After passing through
taking...
these sewers, we will be very close to the sanctuary. Sanctuary! Let's be careful.
That would be the ultimate, like, meta, I am just screwing with the player at this point kind of thing. If the team at Nintendo for the next Zelda game makes a boss that's literally just a potter.
Ooh, piece of candy.
You need to restore your health. Quick, mow the lawn. Oh no, is lawn mowing? Oh god,
no.
oh god.
That's
not working at all.
I remember when I first ran into a bee, I couldn't kill it for it wrecked my world.
Rude, and he says horrible things. Wow. Really,
Wow.
James Elder news.
Wow.
And then you gotta remember how to yeah.
All the money.
Wait, how much do you have right now?
70?
Is that a 7? It looks like a fish hook.
Yeah, it's not a very good 7, but it is a 7.
Okay. This one's for all the spaghetti.
It's your first puzzle.
No? You did that one already. Yeah, very good. Oh,
Yay!
shit. Actually, oh, shit. Yeah, very good.
You can't push things twice.
Yeah, also don't bother with it, because I think you cap out at 99 at first, don't you?
No. It's
$9.99.
Wait, really? They don't make you buy a wallet? Why the hell did they invent that in later games?
Because they're cruel. Yeah, I don't think you cap in this game.
Oh, because
I think he's right.
Anchor in Majora's Mask is just there to make you waste your time. Like, oh, you need to be able to spend a lot of money before you can have a big wallet. Here you go, stupid.
Wait. You can get the one on the right. You
hear that cracking noise every time you move a block? That's Link's spine snapping in 18 places.
It just made it. Okay, so this one.
Okay, I think I know how to do this one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, he got it.
Yes. Very good.
Now you have all the money.
Very good.
Imagine being a knight charging at the attack a small child. And he just, right when you get up into their face, they just smack a boomerang in your face.
I mean, it's effective in the distraction, yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine being a knight and then you're throwing spears at somebody, and they're so distracted by the fact that you're throwing spears at somebody that they throw a boomerang in your face, and then you're like, did you seriously just hit me with a boomerang?
Well, on that note, we have had our first death of the game.
Nah, it's gonna happen.
Oh, good old Eric.
Whoa! This old man was not... He was holding out on you.
He was, and you just robbed him blind.
Well, maybe he don't hold out stuff from the legendary hero. What's wrong with you?
Welcome, my friends.
Ooh, dungeon number 1.
Dungeon number 1.
Dun dun.
Ooh.
It's murder.
Let's see how much Spyroxner remembers. So, guys, tell me. I meant to ask earlier. You've both played this game. I don't know how long it's been since you've recently played it, but what were your first impressions of the game? Like, did you enjoy it? Did you get frustrated? What'd you think of it?
When I first played it, I actually thought it was very difficult, and I didn't finish it.
Oh.
I didn't even get past the first phase area. Like, after I got the sword, stuff like that, I never made it past that.
Really?
Until I went back and played it, and then I beat it.
First impressions. The very first time I played this game was when I was 7 years old and someone brought their Super Nintendo to the Boys and Girls Club in Norcross, Georgia.
Okay.
And it was apparently a nearly complete save file, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was overwhelmed. I was a little terrified. It was kind of like when I first played Ocarina on the N64. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. It was literally the first N64 game that I played at my cousin's house. And I saw, like, dinosaurs on the tree outside of Kokiri Village, and I was like, oh, man, there's dinosaurs in here. I've got to be careful. And, little kid thoughts. And, I remember having a lot of fun with this game. Eventually, a few years later, when I got a SNES emulator, and I got a Wii, and, yeah, I bought this game, like, 3-4 times over the years, and I beat it a few times. I've always had fun with it. It's hard, don't get me wrong, but I've never had a bad experience playing this game in particular. The boss fights were well done. Except for the boss fight at the tower where you get the third pendant. That's bull.
I love the snake dude.
Yeah, Twin Mold.
I love that guy.
Yeah, God, he didn't really hurt you, and that was fine. It was just annoying because you were like, okay, cool. Well, I literally can't beat this without being knocked off the stage a million times. He steals your magic?
Yep.
Yeah, he steals magic.
It's an anti-fairy or anti-fairy.
A pixie.
God, they piss me off. Yeah, pretty much. Well, that's cool. My first time I ever played this was actually the Game Boy Advanced version of it. It was the one.
Oh, really?
Yes, it was the one with that and Four Swords that came together. Yeah. I still have that game to this day. I remember when I first got it, one of my dogs got a hold of it and chewed it slightly, and I was worried that it wouldn't play, but it does, and it did, and it still does, and so.
That's awesome.
I love the
Game Boy.
It did. It was it came with the Four Swords game, so it was kind of like a re-release, pretty much, but also like promoting the Four Swords game and all that fun jazz.
Right, where you first played Vati?
Yes. Well, technically, when did Minish Cap come out? Because you fight Vati and Minish Cap in both Four Swords games. Let's see.
And yet, correct me. Actually, I can look it up right now. Oh no, I can't. My 3D, my Switch doesn't have a charge. You don't get to play as Vati in either of the Hyrule Warriors games, do you?
That is correct.
Which is unfortunate. Because you get to play as Yuga. who sucks.
Ah!
You do. You get to play as. Who else do you get to play as villain-wise?
Oh, come
You don't get
on.
to play as Volvaggio, which is weird, but you do play as a humanized version of him.
Yeah, you also play as Ganondorf, which
Yeah.
the Ganondorf of that game, I actually kind of like his layout design.
You know who
so
you
both.
don't... Sorry,
Go ahead. No, I said both games came out in 2004. So one came out in November. Minish Cap came out in November, and Four Swords came out in March. Oh, that's Four Swords Adventures. I don't want Four Swords Adventures. I want Four Swords.
So, you know, now that I think about it, you know who they... I mean, I guess they're not canon because they weren't made by Nintendo, but you know who you don't get to play as in the Hyrule Warriors games, who you absolutely should get to play as?
Who?
General Onox and What's-Her-Face, the hot one from Oracle of Ages.
It's Shashahalaha. I can talk to you telepathically when you touch
Fear
these
it.
tiles. You can use the treasure hidden in this palace and defeat armor foes.
Ooh, fancy. But yes, I agree with you. I wish they would have both been in the games. I really hope the Oracle games get some justice and some remakes soon because I love them.
I like the fact that you could link both versions together to get the true ending where you fight Ganon inside the Maku tree.
Oh yes. I wonder what your weapon will be in this chest right here.
I want a weapon.
Oh yeah, you need a big key.
You just need a bigger boomerang. One that's bigger but also shoots tiny little miniature boomerangs that are straight.
Look,
Jesus, die already.
I'll take that boomerang.
James, they're skeletons. They don't die. They just look at you. Sadly. Okay, that works.
Nice. Nice.
They're like, you must use the arrows to defeat us. And you're like, what up, jabroni?
Take
Pop
that!
to the face.
Jump. Oh! Oh!
Yeah,
Oh,
there
he's
you
dead.
go.
Oh, my boy,
Into
my
the
sweet
pot.
boy. Get the net. Oh, do you have the net?
He does. He has it.
Cool. Now, hold them hostage forever.
At least one of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
That noise was probably the most annoying noise when I first played this game.
Isn't it?
Because you have that. It's in the same tower as the snake dude. It's
Where you
just
just
a bunch
keep
of
warping
them.
left and right.
You're just like, stop! Leave me alone!
They just want to give you a hug, man.
Yeah, spooky, scary Skelehug.
Yeah.
Now go ahead and smash that Stalfos in the face.
God, they go flying.
Yeah, they do. Dude, I'm telling you, the pot's a deadly weapon. I think I mentioned this during our Jeopardy game, but did you know that the stall folk, as I like to call them, it's the one enemy that's in every single Zelda game, canon Zelda game, in some form or fashion.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Also, you also may probably know this, but did you know that, somewhat related, tangentially, did you know that in some games, if you set a Gibdo on fire, it turns into a Redead?
I heard that. I've never done that, to be completely honest, because I would not want to fight. I would rather fight a Gibdo than a Redead, but I feel like I've heard that before.
I have tested it myself, and yes, in Majora's Mask, and I forget the other one, but there is definitely a few games where you can use like fire arrows or lantern or something to take a Gibdo, set him on fire, and then he loses his bandages and gets... Yeah, it's weird. But
I mean, it makes sense.
kind of cool incident. Nice little Easter egg.
I like it. I'm excited for the Redeads to remake an appearance in Breath of the Wild. Oh well, Tears of the Kingdom.
Do you remember what the Redeads looked like in Wind Waker? How they're all like
Yes.
jacked up, like vampire looking?
Yes.
Ah!
Horrifying.
I mean, not as horrifying as the headhumpers from Ocarina.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
Just run!
You did it. Thanks, Genius Kajambo.
He's not dead yet. He's almost dead, but he's not
Just a
dead yet.
flesh wound.
And now you get the bow. I'll beat you with a pot real fast.
Do they actually get hit with arrows?
No, you can.
I think you have to use... I forget what... Oh, well, yeah. The answer is yes and no.
Oh.
Wow, they take a whole heart when they hit you?
Yeah.
Oh, you're fair. You're all good, man.
That's right. Let me get that money.
I don't know if you can kill them in this game. In some games, you can
can't.
use magic powder to kill them.
Yeah.
Or turn them into a real fairy.
Let me try maybe a fire.
You can try.
Because of magic? Well, I don't have enough to do it.
Yeah, I would
wouldn't
save it.
I wouldn't even chance it.
Oh, shit.
I love this room. The pure chaos that it is this room.
Yeah, this room's not so bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I wonder what's in that room.
Uh-oh. There's our first boss fights coming up.
And you have no fairies and no health.
He's got this.
Yeah, no, he's got it. Yeah.
Let's do this.
Oh, shit.
Ooh,
Remember this.
almost.
Yep. Gotta let him wake up first. There you go.
No.
Oh!
Get back in there. Ah!
Jesus.
Shoot him! You got one. Perfect.
Well, that was lucky.
That was real lucky. You hit the right, just the right one. Now you just don't need to run out. There you go. Like shooting fish in a barrel. Nice.
You can do it.
Maybe. Hopefully this next one drops some arrows for you. Oh, sword works. Just not
Weird.
as well. I didn't. You know, I never realized the sword actually would kill these guys too.
Nah, he's gonna get me. He's gonna get me!
Run! Wait till he drops it and stab him. Oh gosh! I keep thinking you got him. Oh no!
I didn't realize sword work either.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if they just bum rush you down and they were just trying to I'm gonna get you, that'd be pretty intimidating, I think.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if it'll work when they're asleep. Oh,
Yeah,
there
definitely
you go. Yeah, just bomb drop them like you're doing. Try not to die while you do it.
I don't think these are effective as arrows.
Oh, no. Nothing's as effective as arrows. 'Cause even the sword's not as effective as the arrows. Which makes sense, because the bow and arrow is the
It's their
dungeon.
weak point.
A lot of them should be like one hit, though.
Ah!
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
fair.
My God.
Grind their bones into your bread.
Nice. Nice. 3 left, dude. You got this. Nice. Dude, there you go. In the bag, you got this. There it is. Boss number 1 defeated.
Boss number 1. Look at that. What is that? I don't know.
Some kind of melon?
A pendant of courage.
I always thought these were berries when I first.
I mean,
'cause
they
I
look
never
like
read
berries.
dialogue.
What? You never
I
knew?
never, even when I first played it, I never knew. You won the pendant of courage.
Take the
Holla. 2 pendants remaining.
Wow.
Nice.
2? Oh my god.
Well, dude, they did the first dungeon down. How does it feel to reconquer this dungeon, man?
It was fun, like nostalgic. It was very nostalgic. Even like dying and stuff, I wasn't upset. Even at like the first boss, like it felt good. Like I'm like challenging myself more than I should by just kind of blowing through it, not really like trying to stay alive until I get down to 1 hit, and then that's when I'm like, oh shit, which is causing a lot more difficulty on myself. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's kind of like a high risk, high reward, though, because you get more hits in.
It's like when I was, that first boss, I got a lot of hits in when we finally figured out what was going on until we got to the last one. And then that's when I was like, oh, I really got to watch what I'm doing now. And
I like it.
I like it. I like it when I have to start watching. That's why I like when I have a whole lot of hearts. I'm like, I can just bum rush it all the way through until I get to dying.
So what about you, Big Chillin'?
It's fun. It looked good. Have fun. Good time. Old game. Very good.
Oh, he gets the good dungeon. Oh, I get to do the Okay, with their setup, he gets the next one, which is fun. But then I get stuck with the tower.
You get the tower, but
You do.
I get Aghanim. That wizard's gonna die.
Oh yeah, you do. You get to fight Aghanim.
That's
Yeah,
why you should be excited.
I am excited
for the
I get
future.
I get to kill a wizard with a bug catching net.
Well, there you go, guys. I hope you're excited. That does bring our first episode of Zelda Timeline Takeover, A Link to the Past, to a close. We hope you enjoyed. As always, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already, and join our Discord, and we can discuss more Legend of Zelda stuff in the future. I hope you have a good one. Bye.
Bye.